Alright. Okay, think I'm basically ready when everybody else is. So this is Chocobo flag set. Alright, starting in 30 seconds. So it's Papa Shango and Nani Gray, both in this one. Which, both of them have been playing really well. Might have to go a little bit faster here. One, go. Messing around with my menu too much. So, Magitech, eh? That's interesting. I mean, that's one way to play the game. So what, Throw and Magitech, both on their own people. Just gonna not worry about getting a dress. I have a problem with putting him in a dress. I don't need Phoenix Stones. I knew that. I did know that. Maybe I should have bought that, but I'm trying to vet things out first. So I have one Atlas armlet, one parrot earrings. Elixir. I mean, everybody does basement here with Celeste Art. I don't have to worry about that. Probably people fade this, if anything. I'm good, just go. I don't have to think too much here. I've been pretty consistently skipping Bannon's room. I don't know. I might want to get back into doing that again. It's a weird habit to break. Let's see. I have a mega I can sell if I need to. I don't need the item shop here. I think I just go straight through. I don't know why I froze there. That's weird. Somehow, some way, I am going to have to look for at least one more thing now. See, running shoes is helpful. Crusader is cool. I mean, I'm not going to be shy about a whole lot missing. that experience is important. I have to remember who has throw and who has match type. I forget who it is. Whoever has throw gets that experience head. For 48 grand, not so much. So Stunner can go for that. I am going to need to find something at some point. So, how much do I care? I feel like that question actually matters here. For 40 grand? Let's see, do I have 40 grand worth of carrying? not the worst thing in the world. $28,000 or 2,800, sorry. Alright, with a offering already in hand, I don't really need to think too much here. I'm gonna loot the rest of this just because. Like, I got that mithril shield, gold armor, like a couple things that are actually handy. But I kind of got my money's worth. Which is pretty much the most important thing. Like, early check, got my money's worth, moving on. Let's see, Odin is good. So I'm looking for either fire skeins and or shurikens. Right now I'm just looking for shurikens somewhere. Or ninja stars or something of that nature. Alright, good enough. Not spending any more time looking. Yeah, 3 and 2 is still within range of like what I'd want to do for a start, so this is still a good time to do a dragon. Hero ring's huge, so that's a huge benefit. You know what, I'm just gonna go. There's a point where you just have to go for it, not worry about it. there are very few dragons that I couldn't beat right now. Hey, Lily. Barrels, I got 1 experience egg and that's about it. Which is pretty good, but that's the only thing that I'll claim. How about not killing my my thrower? The guy that actually needs the experience from this fight. Yeah, the actual barrels themselves, especially the barrel, did not do me any favors. But with that being said, I mean, experience eggs are experience egg, and abilities are abilities. I have throw and magic attack with a Celeste start, which is pretty solid. And Sabin just got quick, which sets him up. Hopefully this is a good sword. I need a sword for this scene. If I can get something on Celeste, that would actually go pretty far. I'm half of a mind to go look at Vector just to see if there's good throwables there. So, Curse Shield. Not bad, but not ideal. I have no idea what the count is on it. I think it's automatically 7 on the on Jazer's branch. So that's the one thing about Dirt Dragon is he's flying, so Hawkeye and Sniper are actually pretty solid. Alright, so everything but what I really need. Got it. Oh yeah. Alright, I can take whatever this is. Hopefully there's throwables here, there's not, but there's a big money item. not a big fan of selling everything I own, but that's why you look. I kept a couple things important too, like offering Merit Ward. It's things that I could sell for money pretty easily, get a second Ragnarok if I get like a Genji glove. What would be ideal is I could actually get a Magic Plus Esper here. A Magic or a Strength Plus would go forever in my favor. Yeah, that's the problem I have right now, is that like my best mages are not great mages. Now my armor's really good now, which that counts for something. I might. Damn it. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, well, that's one way to play the game. Set up for magic and then not use one bit of magic the whole save. Okay, let's Let's give it a college try, see what happens. I don't like that I started so heavily on magic and then pivoted that quickly, but... This is kind of... It's either the best case or the worst case scenario. And I don't know which yet. It's a solid fight. I mean, if that hits half decently, then Saban pretty much finishes it. My degree of caring about that curse shield just went through the floor. I worry more about Larry than I forgot to look at the Esper. Let me do this real quick. Alright, so quick wasn't a normal thing. So that quick threw his ATB off. He should have actually used Blaster there, but he didn't get a chance because of his ATB. Like, he had it queued right when I used Quick, and that threw him off. That's what it was. Which is kind of the best case scenario, right? Let's see, Fenrir, doesn't matter. Keep forgetting, you park on the left side of those castles. I knew that, but I just can't compartmentalize properly. I mean, I'm pretty much forced to check at this point. Forced to check skip, I know. Fiery went out of his way to say he really wants to challenge me with this. That's unfortunate. How often do you get Illumina? It's disappointing, but I'm gonna clean up the fast stuff here, but then if this isn't it, I might look at Phantom Train, and then if it's not Phantom Train, I'll just go do World Around, Doom a Dream. There's so much offense in this scene. Amaru? Honestly, I might just chase that. I don't love chasing Amaru, but like, for guaranteed characters here, basically. And what I need more than anything else is characters. Like, I could care less about the rest of this game. And he didn't sneeze. Pro strats. Didn't I already fight this? I didn't mean to do that, but it's actually not a bad play. Yeah, I thought about just running through. I think in this case I'd actually would have been okay with running through, but whatever. Alright, so this is 13, so I need, what, 7 more checks? So I actually need progression pretty consistently here. Good on him for surviving the first swing. That's unexpected. Wasn't really expecting to get nothing here, but it's not a terrible thing. I thought about just using Tech Missile to end it. Alright, so an Esper. That might very well finish it. Won't have a lot left. It was good looking. I don't really particularly care though. Alright, so not a character. Well, 2.5 minutes per check is pretty fast, so I mean, I'm happy with the progress I'm making at least. I'm just gonna have to solve the problem of how do I get to the end if I can't find characters. Because if I walk out of here 4-9, I actually have a problem on my hands. I basically would need my next 2 checks to be skips, or to be characters to get unlocked. You question his gameplay? I mean, that's fair. It's probably better to question it than to assume that it's decent. I mean, the Chocobo flags are basically Ultras League with starting items, so I would say I'm still cruising pretty good. Now, some of this is just pure luck. I went out of my way to try to build everybody magically. Like, put magic items on everybody, earrings, all this fun stuff, and then it's like Illumina, Ragnarok, and VK consecutively. It's like, okay, if the game wants me to do physical attacks, I'm not going to argue. Yeah, I guess I have to do... So, Phantom Train first, then Colts, then Opera House. Actually, you know what? Colts, then Kepka Narsh, then Opera House. Yeah, I'll do Colts before Kepka Narsh. Alright, got Bismarcky. Everybody's favorite fail whale. Let's see. Desperado. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. Oh, you know what? I was wanting to swap this around. Alright, I'm good now. Alright, so 18 checks in 42 minutes. It'd be really good pace if I knew where any characters were in this scene. Like, this would be sniffing around a sub-hour. But, I mean, if I don't get characters, then it doesn't really matter what my pace is. Oh. I forgot again. Whoops. That's really not intentional. It really isn't. Alright, well, it is what it is. Alright, so let's say my luck's really bad. What's the worst thing that could happen here? I guess the best case would be Go-Go is the right answer. So if Go-Go is the right answer, I do Triangle Island, do probably a dragon somewhere. Alright, I only need to hit the right switch. There's very few things that would be a problem here. That's not one of them. Back row sign's still pretty beefy. Not gonna lie, the best case scenario would be running the Doomgaze here. Worth a try. I know for a fact you don't have Noodletron because I literally forgot to equip you. Alright, so 4 demis, finally. So, best case scenario here would be somebody with a quick free check. I went for it. I was absolutely going to try it. I mean, it was a 50-50 at that point. Go right. This would have to be like a tonic. Yeah, running shoes, no way. It would need to have been a lot shorter of a name than running shoes to have a chance at it. That's not where you're supposed to park, buddy. Not really too worried about anything that could happen here. I just want to put basically Golem on Realm, I think. Backup Illumina, that's fine. Wait, don't I have Vanish? Yeah. putting Vanish on Realm at least gives me Calmness protection on top of Golem. Don't even think about the Toilet Atmo fight when I need just one check. I want to get actual, like, I want to get a check that gives me MP and actually is worth my time in terms of experience. If I get, like, Ultras 4, it's just such a time suck. Even for the, what, 20 seconds it took me to walk. I mean, I guess everybody could actually just swing here and it'd be fine. The struggle when. Sign could really use an HP boost, but I got what I got. So, Sabin on the left. Actually, you know what? I actually have a little bit more faith in Sabin by himself than Celeste by herself. So I'll go Celeste left. Oh, you know what? If she has running shoes and hero, then she'll be fine. Yeah, I'm good with this. There's only one thing this could be that would be a problem. And that's not it. I put absolutely zero effort into that curse shield after the first fight. I'm gonna assume the Illumina and BK offering is enough here. You know, so he's had magic +1 on the whole suit. Let's get creative here. I'm used to screen wrap whenever you get in a menu like that. I mean, it's a good sign if he's hitting for that high, but Realm's supposed to have trauma. It's easy game. She almost one-shot it. Almost. Actually, no, it wasn't that close. That's Ultra's 3. Would took a little bit more than that. Because he has probably like 18, somewhere between 18 and 20k HP. I don't mind going muscle belt here because I have Banish to back it up. You know what? One thing I do want to do real quick. There might be an outside need to use an item here. I mean, if you're gonna give me things, I might as well use them. Very often, or very rarely, does the elemental weakness actually come in when you throw. Like, if you happen to have flame, you know, blizzard, or like any of the weapons, like it's handy to have if you have it. Alright. I forgot to switch it up. I mean, that's fine. I think I have enough offense here that I don't have to be super strict about my setup. Let's see. I assume that means he forfeit if he said his in-laws just visited. So you go tomorrow. That's good enough for me. It's always fun when you get to use Expert to clear out a part of this. I'm annoyed that I had to do that, but... That's a pretty good tier 3, especially with how bad my tier 2 went. Like, I sucked a lot of time in tier 2, and I still probably on track for like a 6:30, maybe 7-minute Kafka. Giving a 10-year-old a big sword. Yep. I have I don't know. It's usually works out well when I do it. So what can you say? Appreciate it, Lily. Thank you. Alright, so Shango forfeit and Nani just forfeit. So it looked like Shango, he had somebody get to his house, like right after we started racing, so he ended up just giving up. He had to deal with, house stuff. Nani just found out, so Nani just got unlocked, long story short. And she was like, I'm good. I don't need to see the rest of this. I mean, that's fair. Understood. Yeah, I'm guessing that based on her tracker, she was 5 and 10. So she probably was just getting unlocked, give or take. Like she didn't do Triangle Island, so that would have been her unlock and her skip. So she was probably like 20 minutes from being done. I don't tend to trust Amara or Gogo when it comes to chasing characters. It's actually a fair point, but if you get Amara and Gogo, at least they're like very one-directional. So RNG-wise, it's actually in your favor if you want more characters to chase those checks.